Hey girls, it's Thursday, and if you're wondering why I have raccoon eyes, it's for the video. You'll find out soon enough. But anyway, my theory for the theory bet was that Edward would not be the one to turn Bella into a vampire, someone else would, and that didn't happen. So my punishment was to dress up as one of the characters of Breaking Dawn and tell it from their point of view. And as you guys know, because of Breaking Dawn, I had this newfound appreciation for Jacob Black. So now we're gonna let him tell the story in his own words. Enjoy. So the story starts out, I'm in Canada wandering around eating moose and deer and all that good stuff, and Edward and Bella are probably doing God knows what. I do that for a couple of weeks, maybe months, and I'm like, you know, this is kind of getting old. See what Bella's up to. Bad idea. I show up at the wedding. Edward and Bella are dancing together and they look like complete dorks. Anyway, I cut in and I'm dancing with her and everything's going all right and she's all like, yeah, Jacob, I'm so happy you're here. And finally, she tells me something that's not so pleasant. Oh my god, Jacob, Edward is finally gonna bonk me on our honeymoon. So I'm all like, what the freak, woman? What the freak? Do you know that he could kill you? He could smush you like Bigfoot could smush a midget. But alas, Bella, being the horny little girl she is, would not listen. So I got a little out of control, kind of overreacted, and Seth and Sam had to pull me out on my bony ass. So then, Edward and Bella go off to this island in the Caribbean or whatever and get freaky, and I'm not in the story for forever. Stephenie Meyer is just like, go Jacob, go watch TV. So when the story finally pulls back to me, I'm pretty bummed out because all these werewolves are imprinting all over the place. Paul and Quill and just everyone, just like bada bing bada boom, gotta find their soulmate. And Quill and Claire are just so cute, it makes you want to vomit. Everyone's paired up, except for poor Jacob. Oh god, I'm so lonely. So Sam calls a pack meeting to discuss Bella and her condition. And I'm like, alright, it's time to go get those vampires. And Sam's like, you know, Jacob, I just don't think they're a danger to us. Really being a complete pussy. I run off to the Cullens house all ready to kill Edward, and then I see Bella. Oh, Jake! Guess what? I'm preggers! And then Edward just turns into this sick freak. He asked me to do something for him. Hey, Jaco, buddy old pal, I need a favor from you. I need you to sex up my wife so that she can have puppies, because the demon spawn that my delicious man created is kind of destroying her body. And anyway, I try to convince Bella, but it doesn't work at all because she is stubborn and psychotic. No, I love it when Edward's man-seed baby beats the bejesus out of my uterus. I think it's hot. And during this whole scene, I'm like, WTF, Bella, since when did you like babies? And I'm like, WTF, Edward, since when did you become a spineless wimp? And I'm like, I am the best character in this whole scene. I pwn you all. So I go back to Sam and the pack and I share all these beautiful memories with them. And suddenly everyone except me wants to kill the baby. Oh yeah, and Seth. What do you know? So then, I had this epiphany. I don't hate vampires, contrary to the shirt. And then I came to a decision. I would break away from Sam's pack and become my own Alpha Jacob! Alpha Jacob! Alpha Jacob! Alpha Jacob! Alpha Jacob! Oh yeah, and Seth tags along. We band together and I go off to warn the Cullens. And as it happens, Bella looks as disgusting as ever. All of a sudden, out of the blue, Leah Clearwater shows up and I'm like, ugh. I really didn't want to see her at that point, so I was just like, you know, I'm gonna go check up on Bella. Later. Bella looks even worse and Carlisle's all like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? And I'm like, blood maybe? Maybe? Just a thought? Ingenious! Vampires want blood! Why didn't I think of that? She gets kind of better, but then I find out she's still trying to see Charlie, even though she's going to be a vampire within, like, days. And I'm like, what? So I talked to Edward, and he's all like, I just wanted her to be happy. I fall asleep in the smelly vampire house, and the next day, Seth shows up and he's eating breakfast. Oh, by the way, did you know that Edward can cook, even though human food is repulsive to him? Why, yes, indeed, that is completely realistic. Yeah, sure. Oh, Edward, you cook eggs and speak Portuguese? You truly are the perfect man. I'm not really into smelly food, so I went out to hunt with Leah. And while we were ripping apart deer carcasses, we completely had this beautiful bonding moment where we bitched about our crappy love lives. Except it was completely pointless because Leah and I did not end up together in the end of the book, so I don't know WTF was up with that. This junk happens concerning the baby. I don't remember, and I have no desire to remember. And then the big day came. Delivery day! Bella spews out a fountain of blood. It was magical. Anyway, yeah, I don't think I really want to describe to you that disgusting birth scene. I would want you all to keep your lunch down. Yeah. Suffice it to say, Edward was a complete jackass while I helped him rip apart his wife's uterus. Just because I was telling him the truth that his baby demon spawn is a killer. And he's like, nee, at my fingers, but I'm a strong healer, so it was alright. At this point, I am so pissed off. I think Bella's dead, so I go downstairs and I'm ready to kick some newborn baby ass. And then I look at her, and then what do you know? I imprint. At this point in the story, it goes back to Bella's point of view, and it's not very interesting anymore. So here's book 3 of Breaking Dawn in as short a time as possible. Bella becomes a vampire. Bella doesn't really like blood that much when she's a vampire. Bella and Edward have sex. Over and over and over again. Renesmee grows really fast, but she still does that creepy thing where she talks to you by touching your face. Oh yeah, the Volturi are coming. Vampire convention at the Cullens house. Woot woot. Oh my god, we're doomed. Oh my god, they're bringing their wives. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I need a lawyer, says Bella. Volturi come, nothing happens. They see Renesmee's actually pretty cute. And then they go away. Oh, and the treaty's alright. They said that they wouldn't kill anybody that a wolf imprinted on, so the pack is cool and everything. Bella and Edward have this cute moment where he can read her mind, and then they go off and have sex again. Sex. The whole book is sex. Dude, okay, so you know what sucks? While Bella and Edward are having their never-ending vampire sex, I have to wait 6 more years till I can get some. Ah!
Never